Conditioning for BJJ should be one of two things, short or sweet. A while back, I decided to take my preparation seriously. I added structured conditioning off the mats, focusing on the energy systems that actually matter. This was right before ADCC North European Open 2024. I pushed through a tough finals match in the 65.9 kilogram division and finished it with a submission in the final seconds. That win wasn't just about technique, it was about conditioning. But just a few months after came ADCC Worlds Open in Las Vegas 2024. I didn't keep up with my conditioning consistently, and I paid for it. After the match, a friend of mine and famous BJJ coach, Dima Mervani, said, "You could have won, but when you gas out, there's no jiu-jitsu left." That line stuck with me. He was right, and it made me ask one question. So today I'm breaking down how to stop gassing out in competition by training the energy systems that actually fuel your performance. So I understood the theory, I just didn't have the structure. Step one was that I analyzed my matches and found out what was really the problem causing me to gas out. This took me to step two, building the mat capacity and accelerator system. Most grapplers think conditioning is about grinding themselves in a high-paced workout until they hit the floor. Let me tell you, that's not how you should train conditioning outside of the mat if you want to improve conditioning on the mat. As I said before, conditioning sessions should be either short, with high intensity, short duration, and long rest, or sweet, low intensity, moderate to long duration, and sustainable pace. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're using all three energy systems. The ATP PC system, this is our most powerful system, and it fuels takedowns, scrambles, submission attempts, and submissions. This system lasts about 0 to 10 and 15 seconds. Then we have the anaerobic glycolytic system. Anaerobic means without oxygen. This is a system where we spend our most time when we are sparring and in competitions, etc. This system is dominant in high-effort activities, such as longer scrambles, maintaining positions, or just continuous passing chains. Generally, this system lasts about 30 to 120 seconds. Lastly, we have the aerobic system. This system relies on oxygen. It is our least powerful system, but also the longest lasting. This system fuels recovery between rounds. Oftentimes, this is the most ignored, but could also be one of the most important systems to train for better capacity. Now, let's go through how to train these systems. Let's start with the aerobic system. So as I said, this system relies on oxygen. Primarily, you should train this system using zone 2 cardio with any modality. Work around 30 to 45, 60 minutes. Focus on nasal breathing and having a clear mind. You can also train it with low intensity sparring and rolling. Next up, we have the anaerobic glycolytic system. So this system, you primarily train with high intensity intervals using any modality. An example could be assault bike sprints. Training this system requires incomplete recovery in between rounds to mimic the stress caused in a jiu-jitsu match. And then again, last but not least, we have the ATP system. You can train this system in a bunch of different ways. Some of the training modalities could be Olympic lifts, plyometrics, heavy lifts, heavy sled pushes, short sprints, any modality, but make sure you rest and fully recover in between every set or round. So you don't need to do more, you need to train smarter. The point of conditioning is not just to work harder or roll more, it's to build the right usable energy system that you need to help you perform better. Keep your high intensity conditioning on your high intensity training days and your low intensity conditioning on your low intensity training days. That's how you progress your training, by building and adapting the right energy system correctly. The reality is that conditioning training is a skill, and if you train it with the right intent, you will see some huge benefits on the mat. Some hidden benefits with conditioning training outside of the mats. So if you build this structure consistently, you recover faster between rounds and matches. You will learn to control your pace, breathing, and stay calm under pressure for longer. You can actually use your technique repeatedly without getting tired because your body keeps up as does your mind. Pushing to max effort is more familiar because doing high intensity conditioning will take you there. You also get a more comfortable mindset. You're accepting that high effort is uncomfortable and pushing the limits is hard, and that's just the reality. Now, if you want help with structuring your training, our one-to-one performance coaching program is the best way to go. If you want a complete strength and conditioning program for BJJ, check out our mat performance program in the description. It includes guidance on how to blend the lifting and conditioning the right way in your weekly schedule. And as always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss next week's video, Power Phase 2, on how to turn strength into real speed. That's it for today. Train smart, start to build your engine outside of the mat. Over and out, the Jiu-Jitsu Performance.